It's kind of an interesting moment to think about the relationship between the two spy services at this point, because MI6 is the established one and CIA are the newcomers.
That's right. Well, I actually think the arrangement here of British, essentially MI6 networks in Iran, know-how on how to operate in the country, plus sort of the CIA's kind of political heft and the money is a great microcosm of the relationship at the time. Because the agency, I mean, at this point is, you know, the Directorate of Operations, which was then called the Directorate of Plans, is 1 year old at this point in time. The CIA was founded in 1947. I mean, this is a young organization. The Americans don't have a lot of experience, frankly, with on-the-ground spying in the Middle East. And they've learned all of the tradecraft from the Brits.
Yeah.
Right? So, and there's an incredible fusion of the two services during the Second World War. Yeah. So I think this partnership, it fits together very naturally, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To undertake regime change in the Middle East.
Although I think at this point there's also a little bit of tension, because I think the Brits know the Americans are the kind of rising power.
Yes.
And I mean, there's a great bit...
A little galling, isn't it? To have to go to Washington.
Yes. Go to Washington for help. I mean, there's a famous scene. So 53, which is when the coup happens, is also when Ian Fleming writes Casino Royale, when the book comes out, the first James Bond book. And there's a scene in that where Bond is trying to bankrupt his adversary at the Baccarat table. And he's run out of money. And so Felix Leiter, the American spy, basically slides over an envelope with all the money that he needs to do it. And I think that's emblematic of how Britain felt at the time. It's like, well, we know how to do it, but we kind of need the Americans.
Need the cash.
They're the cash machine, you know, for us to do it.